Hello everyone, Sukinode here with another pathogenic video for you guys. I am still on normal difficulty, or the starting difficulty for the game. I am going to increase it for future videos and start going through the different difficulties. But as you can see, another situation has happened. So early on, I sacrificed 4 health bars, which is why I only have 3, to get the chitin infuser at purple rarity. And then I came across the vesicle as a free augment. I think it. Oh no! I did have to buy it. I did purchase it from the shop. It came up as blue, but I dropped myself down to 3 health, and then found all the armor in the game. And I think the most armor you can have is 10, because I was at 5, 6, 7. No, I was at 4, 6. No, 12. 12. The most armor you can have is 12. So I was at 9, and I picked up a +3, which only gave me the 2. So 12 is the most you can have. So I don't know if the game is overcompensating because I have very little health, or I just ran into one of those situations where I just got all of the armor rolls. Also, I was correct. Any damage you take, like from those spine chests, does go to your armor before your health. So it doesn't hit your health and leave your armor there. So I was right about that. And also I found out that if you sacrifice, let's say you have 4 health bars and you sacrifice 4 health bars to get an organelle or a weapon, you go into a state of just having 0 health, but you don't die. So I think the most you can go down, I think you just basically go down to 1 hit is what I'm assuming it is. But I basically was just in a state, I don't know if that was a glitch or something went wrong and I should have killed myself but didn't. But I basically just got a blank bar, 1 blank bar at the bottom. I probably should have recorded it so I could have shown it, but I just had 1 blank bar at the bottom and it was just there, and I was still moving around and shooting and had no issues. But as you can see, in the stomach again. But I was just like, okay, this is kind of odd, so I should probably show it off. But yeah, I was just taking a moment to relax. I have to unfortunately go outside and pull my and get my car out of the mud. I got stuck in the mud. It probably in a very silly way as well. But yeah, so I was like, man, let me sit down, let me relax, before I go out here and have to then, you know, pull my car out of the mud. Okay, so how do I want to do this? I don't know how I want to do this. Probably do that and then do this. Yeah, probably do that. I wonder if there's a better way for me to set up the vesicle here, but I'm not sure there is. Basically, I'm making sure that all my main weapons are getting as much of it as possible. So maybe I should, and these are the same rarity, so it doesn't really matter. The heavy ones I kind of would like to split and splash and then get, yeah. I think the heavies I would like to get that though. Okay, so I think, yeah, I'll go with that. Don't have space for you and do not want you. I have an idea of how the magnetome can be worked. Okay, so at this point, I think I've just improved. There's the pyrosome. Aw. But I mean, everything else is kind of good where it is. And unfortunately, things don't sync up in such a way that the vesicle can... This is probably a bad form for the vesicle. I probably needed to take the other 2, but had I known I was going to get so many options, I probably would have. I had to pick my form before I got the vesicle, so I wasn't expecting to get it. The Pyrosome is good, though. Pyrosome is really good. And it's just positioning. Weapon positioning will give you everything that you need to in this form. So it's not just, you know, it's not like you can't give the majority of your weapons what you want. But the vesicle is best right here because it gets access to the most amount there. And the most it's going to get access to, I do believe, is 3. Because if I put it here, it would only get access to whatever was here, here, and here as well. And it would only give its effects to these 2 weapons. Instead of being here, where it can give its effects to these, and then it can pass on its other effects to these, and this to these. So, I think that's probably the best position it can be in. What I could do is maybe do that. They would lose the bounce, though. Maybe move this here and put this here. Maybe that'd be best, because these are my strongest organelles. Make sure they're all. So that means they get it. This gets that and gives it to those. This will apply to that. Maybe that would be maybe that's the best. Okay. Do I want the pyro? Because I could put it here. I don't really need this. Yeah, I think I want the pyrosome. The pyrosome's too good. Oh, I only have 11. Am I done? But why is everybody blowing up my phone all of a sudden? Like, why everybody wants to talk to me all of a sudden? Like, the moment I actually get into doing something, everybody wants to talk. Okay. So, oh, I'm hitting myself. Oh, why am I hitting myself? I'm trying to figure out why it's happening. Is it because maybe I'm assuming the artillery is not a very good weapon for the bouncing. That's what I'm assuming. I'm assuming it's because the bouncing. It's the only thing I can think of. Because I thought I had gotten the handle of them, but I don't know. Because I've been using them more, and I thought I had gotten a handle on them, but maybe I haven't. Maybe this isn't, maybe I should actually move them down here. So I have a little bit more control. Maybe that's better. Or maybe it's just because of my elongated form. I don't know. Like, I was literally doing damage to myself. Oh, what the? Yeah, I think I just hit myself again. Yeah, definitely gonna... Yeah, because I think see, that's what's happening. The artillery is bouncing, and then at the end of its bounce, it's exploding. But it seems to be coming back toward me. Of course. Okay, these are not conducive to my survival. Okay. Increase my HP then. Yeah, those are not conducive to my survival with this particular build. Yeah, so do not take the bouncing with artillery. That is the lesson that has been learned. That will get you killed quick. Okay, so have enough. Let's grab the pyrosome. Put that there. It will give its ability to splash and to projectiles bouncing off the wall. Nice. I could move these here, because then, yeah, and then move these here to get, yeah. And this just needs this, really. I can do this, and that'll make that more effective as a front-forwarding shield. Yeah. Oh, damn it. Yep, I knew it. I got out of there. I was like, no. I was like, fuck. I forgot. I forgot and pissed off the shopkeep. I was just testing it out. I gotta remember, don't test things out in that room. But I got out before you. But I did get out. Oh, am I stuck in... Oh, I think the game glitched. Okay, I have to go back. All right. Oh, yep. Do I get all his stuff for free now? Oh, I get it all for free. If you beat him, you get it all for free. Oh, that's amazing. I didn't know that. Oh, well then happy coincidence that this happened, because I had no idea that was a thing. Kill the shopkeeper and get stuff for free. Oh man, I think I just turned a bunch of us into murderers, because everyone's gonna kill the shopkeeper now. Well, my bad. that was not my intent. My intent was not to do that. Unfortunately, I don't have room. I have plenty of guns, so let's do the attractor. Let's do the attractor. Yeah, let's just put the attractor there. We'll see what happens. Here comes the cloud. Well, maybe we won't see the shopkeep at the end as the boss then. Oh, that was simple. Ooh, Pyrosome. Nope. Buff the Pyrosome. Nice. Very nice. Okay, well, you can brutally murder the shopkeep. You brutally murder the shopkeep. I mean, have fun with that. Have fun with that, everyone. I'm gonna give up 2 life and take the take my favorite summon weapon. Okay, I think everything else, man, I had I mean, I basically still have what, effectively 6 health. And now that I'm at 2 health, if I get that one 40% buff, I just automatically have it all the time. I don't like running that way, but I mean, what can I do at this point? All right, let's get out of here. All right, on to the liver. See if the shopkeep comes back for revenge. That was a complete accident, I swear. That was a complete accident, I swear. Get wrecked. Dodge and vulnerability bonus. Let's take the bonus damage. Faster I kill, the better at this point. Back. Yeah, once again, still playing this on basically what has been described to me as easy mode. So I will be increasing the difficulty in the future videos. I just wanted to show that, and I happen to just be running things for fun and to relax. And that happened to come up, and I was like, okay, I probably should show that off so that people understand that it is usable. No. I don't think, yeah, I don't have room for that. I do not want the burning flagellum. No. Alright, I guess I'm just throwing this away for DNA then. Close to getting another mutation. everybody's just bouncing everywhere. Maximum bounce. Oh, I can get myself back. I may want to do that because I don't have all the armor anymore and I haven't picked up the buff. I also want this, and I'd like to see where it would go now, since because it seems to like to go to empty slots first. But I'll take the health. I need to shore up my defenses in some way. Ooh, armor. There we go. Okay. So, all right, on. Boss dead immediately. Oh, the galvanic. What would I get rid of for the galvanic, though? We're keeping bounce because that's really good for the galvanic. Splash damage is really good for galvanic. We're gonna keep the pyrosome. The only thing I could think to get rid of would be the attractor. It's not necessarily needed, but it's also, oh no, it's common rarity. So it's only common rarity. So yeah, I think the attractor is the only thing I would get rid of. Yeah. So do I want to, now that brings up the issue, do I, yeah, kinda, okay, we're gonna have to rearrange these. So this is splash. This is bounce. Want bounce. Don't necessarily need splash, so I think we do this. Yeah. Because we want them all to pierce, because that synergizes very well with bouncing, because the projectiles will pierce through enemies, get more damage, bounce off walls, do it again and get more damage. So that's a very good synergy. So we want that. Man, I really wish I could get the pyrosome connected in with the vesicle along with the galvanic. Splash damage with these is fine. It's still affecting Chitin Infuser, so it'll do everything that pierce, these that pierce, and this, and the pierces are getting this, so they'll get splash damage from, so it'll all synergize together, because this will be getting these, and then when they happen, they'll splash. And the splash will be getting the chitin, meaning they'll pierce. So everything doesn't need the splash. It's fine. I think that's fine up there. Would it be better to put the vesicle? No. Yeah, already talked about this. Centralizing it like that is just the best way to do it. Okay. I can't pass up the galvanic. It's so good. Case in point. Case in point, get wrecked, noobs. Oh, more armor. I'll take that. Okay. This is pretty ridiculous. Yeah, having like the elastisome is pretty good. Oh, okay. 10% damage. I can get more armor. I can get more health. Or I can get a buff to damage. I don't think I have an issue with damage right now. But going to want defense. And I'm being given a lot of armor, so I might as well take it. Yeah, at some point the room just fills. From wherever I'm shooting, it just fills the whole room with Oh, why did I just... I thought I got outside of the explosion radius. Yeah, because I think even the electricity is bouncing. There's the boss. Okay. Will the shop even show up? I mean, I killed the shopkeeper. Would it... Yes. I will take more health. Thank you. So what happens if you kill the shopkeeper? Yeah, you guys just being kind of stuck in there is a real problem for you. Yeah. The smaller the area, the worse this build is for an enemy. Okay, going in. Yep, he's gone. He's just gone. So okay, so that's the double-edged sword. You kill the shopkeeper. If the shopkeeper has something really good and you kill them, you get it for free. But no more shopkeep. No more shop after that. So double-edged sword. Is the item you kill the shopkeeper to get for free worth not being able to get another item from the... not being able to get a selection from the shop any other time in the future? Oh yeah, and now, yeah, so it is the shopkeeper because this is the normal boss. Oh. Yeah, no contest. There was just no way he could survive all of that. I had more projectiles than the boss did. It just had no way. Okay, so lots of stuff. Oddly enough, quite a few things learned. A build that works really well, because I don't think I've done this before. I've used the bouncing organelle before, but never, I don't think, in this fashion. So, very good. You can get up to 12 armor. That's the max. So you can actually reduce yourself to 2 health and then just give yourself 12 armor and you're basically effectively net gain. And you can kill the shopkeeper to get free stuff, but if you do that, you lose the shopkeeper, you lose the entire shop for the rest of the run. That's cool. Okay, see, little interactions like that, it's the devil is in the details, right? It's little details like that make a game truly amazing. I don't have actually I can probably I might be able to demonstrate what I was talking about earlier, where it takes all of your health bars and just leaves you with the like nondescript bar. So let's take the tendril. Yeah, see? And we'll just put it in the middle there. Not dead. See? And it just gives you this. But not dead. I would think it would kill you if you didn't have enough health. If you didn't have enough health, it would just kill you. But no, instead, it just, I don't know what this actually means, because you should have no health, which should mean you should be dead. So what does this mean? I mean, it's still the whole you get hit one time, you die. But then again, I also have effectively 6 health because I have all the armor. maybe if I lose, because I think I had 1 or 2 points of armor in the last run I did this with too. So maybe if I lose all the armor, then I die. Maybe what's keeping me alive is the armor, but no clue. So yeah, what a fun and interesting detail. Man, if only all games did shit like this, man. I feel like Pathogenic is one of those games where the people developing it were more interested in making something fun and enjoyable and as was told to me, very replayable, rather than being worried about game balance. because the game at the balance of this game is very skewed at times, and it can be really skewed in the player's favor, but it's so fun. And once again, I also haven't gotten into the antibody system and making everything more dangerous. So we'll have to see how the game actually plays once I start actually playing on the harder difficulties. So that'll be in the next video. So maybe the balance will come more into play then. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Take care of yourselves out there. Be safe. Have a good day. Have a good week. Have a good month. And hopefully I will see you in the next video. Catch you later.